At the heart of the Channel Islands lies the tiny island of Sark. With no cars, no airport, and none of the noise and stress of the modern world, being here is like stepping back in time. The pace of life is gentle, and although it's just 3 miles long by 1.5 miles wide, the island offers all kinds of fascinating places to explore and endless adventures to enjoy. It's also the perfect place to simply relax and admire the view. Your journey to Sark begins by sea, with regular ferries from Guernsey all year round, and a summer service from Jersey and France. If you have your own boat, there are visitors' moorings on both sides of the island, with no shortage of secluded bays to drop an anchor in. There's a wide choice of accommodation, from cosy bed and breakfasts to self-catering properties and award-winning hotels. And if sleeping under the stars is more your scene, then Sark has 2 campsites to choose from. Eating out in Sark is a real treat, with some of the finest Channel Island seafood and produce to choose from. When it comes to exploring Sark, there's also plenty of choice. A tour by horse and carriage covers some of the island's most interesting sights, and your driver will tell you all about the island's fascinating history. If you prefer pedal power, then hiring a bike is a great way to get around. And Sark's miles of lanes and footpaths are ideal for exploring on foot. For those who love the sea, there are even more ways to enjoy Sark, with over 40 miles of stunningly beautiful coastline to discover. A boat trip around the island reveals Sark's cliffs and bays in all their splendour. If you prefer to paddle your own boat, then you can get even closer to the action. If you're really lucky, you might even be escorted by Sark's most enchanting wild visitors. Beneath the waves, there's some of the best scuba diving in the British Isles. A world filled with magical scenery and colourful creatures. And for the ultimate thrill seeker, Sark offers a natural playground beyond compare. Back on dry land, there are plenty of other activities to fill your time. La Seigneurie Gardens are open every day and have one of the finest wall gardens in the Channel Islands, as well as revealing a glimpse into the island's unique history. But Sark is so much more than simply a holiday destination. It's home to around 600 people who live and work here all year round. Sark is independent and has its own democratic government, one of the smallest in the world. Over the centuries, the island has inspired some of the greatest artists and writers. And Sark is still the ideal place for all kinds of creative people. Community spirit also thrives here. It's a place where people work together to get things done, where volunteering is a way of life. With so much to see and do, perhaps the most difficult choice is when to visit Sark. In spring and early summer, the island is awash with wildflowers, although there's plenty of flora and fauna to enjoy well into the autumn. In early July, the island hosts the hugely popular Sark Folk Festival. And later in the month is Sheep Racing Weekend, Sark's largest fundraising event of the year. The Visitor Centre and Société Cirquiers have several exhibitions a year, and there are guided walks and all sorts of other events throughout the season. Whatever the time of year, Sark saves its most spectacular show until after sunset. On clear nights, the lack of light pollution means that the view is simply stunning. And it's easy to see why Sark has been designated as the world's first dark sky island.
This is the life, this is a paradise, this is the life for me.
Sark, it really is a world apart.